Hello, dear amigas and dear amigos. Today I'll be reviewing this album here. It is it's called Second Helping by the great southern rock band Lynyrd Skynyrd from 1974. Yeah, you have probably heard that the last original member of this band, Gary Rossington, has died on the, I think, 5th of March this year. Just two days ago. Yeah, you can see him. He's the guy. Where is he here? Yes, Gary. A picture of him. Was a fantastic guitar player, and yeah, it's really sad news. So now all original members of this great band who played on this record here are dead. Yeah. But that's life, you know. Every one of us has to die one day. So, because of this, I want to review this great album here by this fantastic band. Like I said before, they are considered as one of the greatest or the greatest southern rock band of the USA. But to me, I think they are one of the greatest rock bands of all time in general, not just the USA, in the whole world. Just because of this album too. Like I said, the first one is also great, but this one's also masterpiece. Yeah. So let me tell you. So it starts with the greatest, the greatest hit that they ever had, "Sweet Home Alabama," fantastic song. I bet every one of you knows the song, and if you don't know it, then please listen to that song. Then the fantastic "I Need You." Also, the guitars on this track, fantastic. A ballad that you can't write and perform better than Lynyrd Skynyrd. One of my favorite tracks on this whole album. Then the track "Don't Ask Me No Questions," a solid rocker. Then "Working for MCA," in which they talk about the record company, MCA, you know, that was the record company. And that was also the first single of this album, not "Sweet Home Alabama." And it didn't sell very well because, you know, and then after that, Ronnie, the singer, said, "No, man, we got to release Sweet Home Alabama." He wanted this to be the first single, but the record company refused it and chose "Working for MCA" instead. And yeah, that wasn't a hit, but then "Sweet Home Alabama" became the biggest hit ever and well-known song by them. Then the B-side starts with the ballad of Curtis Lowe. You know, the lyrics, fantastic lyrics by Ronnie. You could almost think that this was real what he was talking about, but it was just a story that he sang. I don't know. Maybe it was real. It's so real you could think it's a actual biographic tale that he tells here. Then Swamp Music, also a solid rocker. Swamp Music. Why is Swamp Music? Because Lynyrd Skynyrd was a band that came from Florida and not from Alabama, although the biggest hit was about Alabama. And you know, in Florida there are many swamps with crocodiles and everything in it. And then The Needle and the Spoon, fantastic anti-drug song. It's about needle and spoon. Great anti-drug song, great song. Then Call Me the Breeze, fantastic a blues cover, I think, by Lynyrd Skynyrd. Absolute great, one of the greatest songs on this record too. Yeah, and like I said here, it's my opinion the greatest. Well, maybe the first album is also great. I tell you, the and Suit Survivors, the last album from 1977 with the original members. But like I said before, this year is a fantastic record. I give it 5 stars, not just because Sweet Home Alabama, the other songs are also great. Yeah, and what can I say about Lynyrd Skynyrd again? Yeah, you know that they had a plane crash in 1977 where Ronnie Van Sant died, Stephen Gaines, their then a new lead guitar player, and the pilots and the sister of Stephen Gaines also died. It was a really sad day, and some of them survived this accident, like Gary, but he had both arms broken and both legs. Yeah, but he survived it. But now he also passed away, like I said in the beginning of this video. Yeah. And what can I say about pressings? I really recommend you getting this one here. This is the first US pressing from 1974. Yeah. Like you can see on the Hypersticker records are your best entertainment value. Yeah, and they're right. So now I want to show you again the labels of the actual record. So it's just the classic MCA label that they used there. Yeah, I also know that Analog Productions has released some versions of it who are also really awesome, really great. I can recommend those. And MFSL, Mobile Fidelity, have released some. They sound also good. But if you don't want to spend so much money on those, I can also recommend the first CD pressings from the 80s or beginning of the 90s. They are really solid and good sounding. I don't have other pressings of this album, so I can tell you much about different versions. But I can tell you that the US version of this album sounds absolutely amazing. It's a fantastic record. Yeah, and that's what I wanted to tell about this album. One thing, maybe more. I have the first album of this in a German pressing, a re-release from 1977. I think about this, 78 maybe it was released, and I don't think it sounded really good. The mastering wasn't very well. It sounded very like they didn't have the original tape, just a copy of a copy of a copy. You know, it's not very good. This here sounds much better. But it's like I said, it's the first album, the second, this one. Yeah, so this was my review and a bit recommendation, pressing recommendation for this album, and I also say rest in peace, Gary, and all the others too, of the original band, which was a fantastic, like I said before, fantastic rock band. Yeah, and. So, okay. So, thank you for watching and listening. I hope you liked this video. Please give me a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe to my channel if you can. That helps me a lot. Yeah. So, peace and goodbye.